Evening, folks. Welcome to everydaykt number 124. And wow, it's been one hell of a day. As you can see, first and foremost, check that out. I have a huge banner that my girlfriend made for me for my videos. Now, funny thing is, you're watching the video and the banner looks right. Well, here's the thing. This is on the self camera. If I put it on the other camera, it's backwards. So she went to somewhere and convinced some tech, hey Kevin, to print that backwards, which is awesome. So I now have, boom, a legit huge ass backdrop. Now the cool thing is I actually went and did some mechanics with it. Now one of the cool things, if you know people who wear kilts, we're creative sons of bitches, so we figure stuff out. So boom, check this out. Well, now of course it's screwing up when I'm on the air. There we go. Boom. Drawstring signs. Anyway, so what are we talking about today? You know, I titled it Wow. So first and foremost, I got a absolute shitload of people sending me well wishes for my birthday today, and I made a conscious effort to every single person who sent me a message. I thanked every one of them, and it was well over 100. I don't know. It was awesome. So I want to say thank you to everyone. I noticed there were a couple of you who said happy birthday last year, and I never actually said anything, so my bad. And I just want to say thanks to everyone who wished me a happy birthday, and I'm sure that I'll get tons. I'll still keep getting them for the next few hours. So what's the other cool thing that's going on today? First off, I'm gonna have my single malt. I did a whole lot of work out here in the garage, but something happened today that was truly amazing. So, as you all know, I have a vested interest in advancing the lives and businesses of everyone that I'm around. So we have a new client at work, and we were talking about how he needs to work on getting the word out. And he posted his very first video today. It's out on YouTube because of an experience he had at one of the local Dunkin' Donuts. It was very awesome. He was very excited about it. I'm like, dude, put that up on the internet. Do a live video. Do it on YouTube or Facebook or wherever. Just do a video. Practice. Figure that out. Hey, Angela. And lo and behold, about 2 hours later, I get an email and saying, hey, Kevin, I put up a video. Go check it out. And it was good. You know, we were sitting there talking. He's like, I got a face for video and a voice for silent movies. And the video was actually really good. So it validates what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the word out on how people can do great things with the tools that they have in their hands all day long. Why not use them? So go kick ass with those things. So it made me feel really good to see another person actually using what I've been teaching them and doing good for themselves doing that. So it was an awesome day so far. And got another one of those social media trainings that I've been talking about. I don't know, 5 or 6 now. I don't know, a ton of them. The only thing that sucks is my allergies are starting to kick in. So I'm kind of pissed about that. And the other problem I have is this foolish thing. It's broken. For some reason, it won't freaking connect to the internet. It's pissing me off. So we're on my phone today, so it looks a whole lot different. And I'm also extra super pissed because the Samsung Galaxy S8 came out, or 8S came out, and it is literally a pocket computer. You set it on a dock. You can use it with your monitors. And I'm like, I want that, and I can't afford it. So, oh well. Cool thing is, though, I had to return some parts that I didn't need to put on my truck. So parts you don't need to put on are awesome. So let's see what else. It's been kind of a whirlwind day. I've been doing nothing but thank you to tons and tons of people for my birthday. As you can see, my girlfriend made this thing up, and it's not just a piece of paper. It's actually a legit grommeted banner. Kids made a birthday cake for me. Hey, David, that's what I forgot I wanted to do. David Crandall, how's the smoking going? I want to know how that's going. Hey, Corey, how's it going, David? Gotta let us know, buddy. Oh, and for those of you who are watching and don't know, one of the guys, David Crandall, he watches almost all the time. And he, last night on the show, he decided that he was going to quit smoking. And I challenged him to start sharing what he's doing. Put out videos if he can. Something, let people know how his journey is going in quitting. And 24 hours, congratulations, Dave. First day. I'm proud of you, man. That's really awesome. Hopefully we'll keep that number growing every day. I'm gonna check on you every time I see you log in and for my show. We're gonna double check with you because I want you to get through this without any problems. So the other cool thing is, remember I told you that I beat the crap out of my hand. I filleted my finger. That's all that's left of it. It's just a little flap. That little see if I can get that little thing right there. Problem is you see where the thumbnail is? It went halfway up the thumbnail, ripped it all off. So it was awesome. So hey, Mike, thank you. So it's been a really good day. The kids had a Mike, actually it was just a flesh wound. And it hurts like hell still, but it's healing up fine. I'm in the garage. There's some kind of animal poking around the other side of the garage. I was like, what the hell is that? And I can see the dog sleeping over there, up there. So it's probably I don't know, some kind of a groundhog or something. Anyway, so we're here for you, Dave. And Corey, great job on the drone work. I saw you did a live drone feed about an hour ago, maybe half an hour ago. It was very awesome. I thought it was pretty cool how you got it to actually stabilize and get up, 100, 200 feet or whatever, and then freeze and then rotate and go up and down. That was very cool. So I am going to actually not just read Kiltology and call it quits. I'm going to find one in here that's halfway decent and actually give you the story, what's going on. So, because, like I said, I've spent the whole day sitting here thanking people for the happy birthday wishes, which is pretty awesome. I was pretty stoked about that. So, well, yeah, accountability. You know what? Screw it. Talk about that. So, one of the things, and Corey brought up awesome point there, it's accountability. So, when we are starting out in whatever it is we're doing, if it's starting to wear kilts for the first time, starting to do something that we're either uncomfortable with, it's difficult for us, or it's just new, it is always best to have someone else in your corner. Right now, Dave's got all of us. Corey had, I've been talking to Corey for a few months now, backing him up on his efforts to use social media for his business. Everybody out there who is trying to do something new, if you're trying to figure out how to do videos, if you're trying to learn a sport, learn a craft, learn a skill, knit, weave, the number of things is innumerable. It is always best not to try to go it alone. Unless, of course, your given sport is trudging, then screw that. Trudge all you want. I'm not going with you. That's on you. 10 miles of slow marching with heavy stuff on your pack, no thanks. I do plenty of that on my own. I don't want any more of that. So I'm not going to go trudging with you. But pretty much anything else, find a companion or a compatriot to help you through figuring it all out. Teach, learn about what it is that they do. Somebody preferably who has done whatever it is you're trying to do. Two idiots who don't know what they're asked from a hole in the ground trying to figure something new out is great for comedy, but it doesn't do squat for figuring out what you're trying to do. So it's that whole thing. Make sure you're not the smartest one in the room. If you want to learn about something awesome, you want to go learn about being a doctor, go to fancy doctor things. You want to learn about being a metal worker, go to a forge. People who do this stuff for a living, go talk to them. Figure out what it is that they do, how they do it, learn from them, and duplicate what it is that they're doing so that you can do the same thing. That's how you figure out what to do and how to do it and how to be more badass at what it is you're trying to do. You will learn how to talk in front of people. Go find someone who does that professionally and say, hey, how do we do this? Like, well, you do this, 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 and this, and get your ass up on stage. That's the hard part. It's always the hard part. The most difficult part, executing on what it is you're trying to do. So, for Dave, who's trying to stop smoking, he needs people in his corner, and that's all of us. And me and everybody else who watches and knows what he's doing. We've got his back. Corey is, I've been his support, trying to help him with his social media presence, teaching him and helping him critiquing his videos so that he can improve them and make them better. Corey, one thing I was telling you about was your banner. See that? Something like that with your Kilted logo, the Kilted Realtor logo, but backwards. Because if you're doing a Facebook Live video, it's got to be backwards. So you always want to make sure that you have someone in your corner. And do not, under any circumstance, think that at some point you're like, oh, I got this, and bail on them. And say, oh, well, I got this now, you're done, I don't want any part of what you're doing. You need to make sure that that person is always there with you, because they're your cheerleader in the beginning, they're going to be your cheerleader in the end, they're going to be the ones that are going to pick you up when the shit hits the fan. And you need to be sure that you have someone who is there for you, someone you can bounce ideas off of, someone who is not only your compatriot, your confidant, your mentor, your teacher, if you would, someone who you can learn all of these skills from without having to go to college or a fancy school or pay for some stupid $5,000 master's course on, master class on, hey, pay me $5,000 and I'll teach you how to be an amazing whatever in 3 easy steps. All of those are crap. The one thing you got to do is do it. So, and in doing it, you need someone to hold you accountable for those actions. You need a mentor who can make sure that you're doing the right things. And if you're going to do the wrong things, let you do them, but tell you, hey, you did that, you screwed it up. What'd you learn? You learn not to do it that way. Don't do it that way again. Try it this other way. This is how I did it. Maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't. But at least they'll have the experience and the success that impart upon you their wisdom. You can take that wisdom, mold it to what it is you want it to look like, and say, hey, look, you've been doing this for 12 years. Let me take that. Let me tweak this, do this, and this is how I'm going to do it. And this is how it fits for me. It's not quite the same thing, but it's close. And you can help educate me on how you succeeded. That way I can succeed and be better at what I'm doing, thereby improving my situation, which in turn allows me to do the same for someone else. That's my whole gig. My entire thing. My entire purpose for being here is helping people. I want to help people improve their social life, their personal lives, their business lives. Wherever things are going nasty, I want to help them improve those in any way I can, if I can. And if I can, I'll be damned if I'm not going to try to find someone who can help them out. So if you can impart some of your wisdom and things that you're very good at to other people, please, by all means, do. Because everyone out there is trying to do something awesome. They're all looking for someone to help them out. And unfortunately, there's so much noise out there with people who are like, look, give us $1,000. You can come into our 1-week class and we'll teach you all of these things. You can do this, this, this. You replicate this process and you will succeed. And that's bull. Success comes from simply busting your ass. You want to do it, get off your ass, go do it. Learn your craft, figure that crap out. Stop looking for shortcuts, because shortcuts get you nowhere fast. All you're doing is robbing yourself of the opportunity to learn and the opportunity to both fail and succeed. You need both for true success, because you need to know what not to do again. You can't just say, oh, look, this has been awesome. I've been doing awesome. If you've been doing awesome for years and years and years and not failed, that means you haven't tried hard enough, because you haven't taken any risks and actually failed. So keep that in mind. When you're out there, you're looking for a mentor, you're looking for someone to help you with your craft, do not sit there and say, look, I just read that there's 3 easy ways to get more clients if I do this, this, and this. I'll bet you one of them includes sending somebody a bunch of money. No. It's called Google. Go to Google. Go to YouTube. Look up whatever it is you're trying to do and learn. If you can't find it there, ask me. I'll go look for you. And if I can't find it, it probably's not there. Or it's God knows what. Underwater handstanding basket weaving while reciting War and Peace in Russian. I can't do that. So you never know. So to that end, I actually am just going to grab Kiltology Volume 1, because you guys have all kinds of wisdom today, and I'm proud of you, Dave. You're kicking ass. And Corey, you're kicking ass. Both of you guys are doing a hell of a job. And, this says exactly what I was just saying. Remember, just not 5 minutes ago, I was talking. Stop looking for shortcuts. Bust your ass, work hard, practice your craft, do the things you want to do, and learn it. Put in the time and effort. If you don't, this is what happens. Kiltology, Volume 1, number 79. The kilt has many curative properties. It can effectively treat fat, ugly, and odd. With all of its greatness, unfortunately, it cannot treat stupid. Stupid is, stupid does. Not much can be done about that. Don't be stupid. If you want to do something, stop looking for shortcuts. Don't look for the easy way around it. You got a wall, you got to get up it, you climb up the wall. Stop wasting your time trying to find the door when there is none. Climb the wall, get over your obstacles, figure out what it is you want to do, and go kick some ass. So, again, David, congratulations. Corey, awesome job with the drone photography. I can't wait to see you actually use it, or see some of your work with that on a property. And don't forget, Thursdays is Kilted Realtor. Hashtag Kilted Realtor. He's on Thursday nights. He'll post his other video. Dave will be checking in tomorrow. And everybody else, hope you guys have a kick-ass night. Be strong. Put a kilt on. Talk to you tomorrow.